Welcome to MMA on the Rise. I'm your host, Tom Ziegler. Tonight, we're going to be showcasing an outstanding fight, highly anticipated fight for the 185-pound title for Fight Lab pros. It's Denison Paiva versus Brock Ison, two tremendous athletes going at it in the cage. You do not want to miss this.
When you combine mountains of mouth-watering food, ice-cold beer, and our world-famous tilted kilt girls, it's enough to get anyone's attention.
Hello, guys.
Tilted Kilt Pub and Eatery. A cold beer never looked so good.
Because the dude is a fantastic grappler and apparently packed some punch in his hands because his last win was by TKO, ground and pound, referee stoppage. And I've seen him at a regional grappling tournament. The guy's outstanding. Won his division, went deep into the absolute, actually losing the final absolute match to Laban Probst, I believe.
Yeah,
which is a much bigger grappler.
Yeah, that was an absolute division, was open weight. So he's definitely got proven grappling skills. You know, and he's going to be a lot for Brock Ison to deal with. Now, having said that, Brock Ison is a stud.
Physical freak. He
is a young fighter. You know, he's got limited experience, but he is just an athlete. You know, I've heard people describe him as, you know, he was built in a machine. You know, he's not a normal human being. He's just an athlete. He's strong. He's big. He's explosive. He learns quick. I definitely think the key for him, though, on this fight is he cannot let this fight go to the ground. I think, you know, Paiva has a definite ground advantage here. Brock Ison is, like I said, strong and athletic, but he needs to use that strength and athleticism to keep this fight on his feet and try to land one of those bombs.
Yeah, he definitely has the power to do that. When he walks into the cage, you're going to see, you just don't figure how you can pack that much muscle into 185 pounds. He's absolutely enormous.
Now, Ison's going to have a definite reach advantage over Paiva. Paiva's significantly shorter, but Paiva is, you know, he's a built guy. He's got some strength. He's got all the grappling experience. You know, he's been working his Muay Thai over there at East Coast Fighter. You know, he's got a good grappling coach, good Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu coach, as well as a good Muay Thai coach.
And he's also got a Division I wrestling background too. So
yeah, and so he's kind of a complete package. I definitely think he's stronger on the ground due to the wrestling and the Jiu-Jitsu. But at the same time, I mean, he's supposed to have good striking, and he's been working it. So.
Out of High Point, North Carolina, the undisputed Fight Lab amateur middleweight champion, Brock Ison.
Here he comes, Brock Ison.
The champion at 185 pounds is making his way to the cage.
He is undefeated. He is currently 3-0. You know, actually, so is Denison Paiva with 1-0. So it's one of those situations where neither one of them have been on the losing side of a fight yet. So neither one of them, I'm sure, want to be on the losing side of the fight. Both these guys are super game opponents. I know that Brock Ison, besides training at his normal gym, I believe he's out of High Point, if I'm not mistaken. He also, too, has traveled around to a couple other gyms, you know, just trying to tune up his jiu-jitsu. He comes from a good jiu-jitsu school anyway, but, you know, he's just kind of visiting a couple other gyms just to kind of, you know, get some different partners and things like that. Again, he's a young fighter, and he's just trying to constantly expand his game.
Well, he's a champion for a reason, Paul. Yeah, he's definitely been working his jiu-jitsu and his submissions recently with Dave Mansell and the Satsuma Spiders. So we know he's going to bring some improved submission game and maybe some submission defense. He might need it tonight because Paiva is no joke on the ground.
Now, Larry Kidd is his main coach, and like I said, I believe it's at a Hot Point. You know, he's definitely a good instructor, good coach. Like I said, he has been traveling. He's got Dave Mansell helping him out a little bit with the jiu-jitsu. Not so much that Larry Kidd needs it. It's just kind of giving, you know.
It's a different look.
Yeah, exactly. Giving him some different people.
Look at these two physical specimens. This is going to be an explosive fight.
Fighting out of the blue side of the cage, 5'11", 185 pounds. He's undefeated in the cage at 1-0. Representing East Coast Fighter, originally from Brazil, now living, training, and fighting in Charlotte, North Carolina. Please welcome to the cage the challenger, Denison Paiva. His opponent on the red side of the cage wearing the black trunks. He stands 6'2" tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. He is undefeated in the cage at 3-0, representing Team EFA out of High Point, North Carolina, the current Fight Lab middleweight champion. Please welcome to the cage, Brock Ison. Your referee is Dale Fry.
Dale Fry giving last-minute instructions to the fighters. Again, this is a 5-4-minute round. This is the 185 Fight Lab amateur title. Now, Brock Ison won this title. I believe he's defended it once. But he's definitely got a hard task on his hands right now.
And here we go.
Brock Ison staying in a really low stance. I think he's trying to avoid that takedown. I think he knows he doesn't want to be on the ground with Paiva if he can help it.
Paiva's got a decent jab keeping Ison at bay. He sure does. He looks very crisp, very disciplined in his striking. Throwing some good jabs.
Oh, decent shot.
Ison's no joke.
Now
Paiva just smiles at him.
Yeah, Paiva was smiling. Now that was a mistake, I think, on Ison's part, getting too aggressive. He needs to come
scramble.
up. Good job. I think Ison needs to step back and use his reach. Paiva's going to go for that takedown again.
There goes the mouthpiece.
Paiva's got an over-under right in front of us. Let's see if he goes for that judo throw again.
Right now, Larry Kidd, Ison's coach, is screaming for him to disengage, to create some space, not give Paiva a chance to get that takedown.
Changes levels, goes for the double leg.
Looking for that inside reap was Paiva.
He's working the outside reap. There he goes. He gets the takedown.
Now they're right here in front of us. Paiva has actually landed inside position and has got those legs squeezed, determined he's not going to let Ison get guard or get back up.
He's controlling Ison's hips, which is what you want to do.
Now Ison is looks like he's looking just to try to get up. He's kind of got a guillotine position, but I very seriously doubt he's going to be able to finish that on Paiva.
Paiva's got a knee bar variation there, and he's actually going for it. He's got a knee bar with the legs.
It looks like, I can't tell if he's actually trying to finish that knee bar or if he's trying to straighten the leg out to get that
pass. He actually is. You could see him.
Yeah, he is. He's trying to get that knee bar.
Ison bends it. He's a powerful dude. He's not going to give it up that easy.
Yeah, it looked like he recognized it, shifted his knee the other way. Paiva's still on top, driving inside control now.
Ison's, you know, he's got that. He's going for that underhook, but the problem is Paiva keeps his head up underneath Ison's arm. He's not going to be able to use that underhook to stand up as long as Paiva's head's underneath the arm. Now again, right now, Ison's using, you know, that physical strength and athleticism that he has to stop Paiva from passing, because Paiva's trying every trick in the book to get past and get that
Ison working his way back up to his feet,
and he does it.
Paiva, good hand control on Ison.
He's landing some nice knees to the inside of the leg. Ison doesn't like it. He said something to the referee.
Again, I think Ison's best chance here is to create space.
He's got another explosive takedown. They're right here in front of us. Paiva controlling the hips.
Now Ison's got to work that underhook over here on the right side to try to get that stand up. Paiva's driving in really, really hard, trying to maintain that position.
Paiva doing a really good job of controlling Ison here.
Ison trying to throw some shots to the body.
He's setting in for that knee bar again. He's got it locked out. Oh, wow. It is really locked out. Ugh.
His knee is really hyperextended here, but he's eating it.
He turns his knee out.
He turns it out.
Space. Now Paiva's made it over to at least a half guard now.
Don't waste your energy.
10 seconds left in the round.
All right, that's into the first round.
His charm is so contagious, vaccines have been created for it. Years ago, he built a city out of blocks. Today, over 600,000 people live and work there. He is the only man to ever ace a Rorschach test. Every time he goes for a swim, dolphins appear. Alien abductors have asked him to probe them. If he were to give you directions, you'd never get lost, and you'd arrive at least 5 minutes early. His legend precedes him, the way lightning precedes thunder. He is the most interesting man in the world.
I don't always watch mixed martial arts, but when I do, I watch MMA On the Rise. Stay healthy, my friends.
I'm Michael Lell. You're watching MMA On the Rise.
Now, definitely, I think Brock was landing some decent hands there, standing. Paiva got a couple jabs at the beginning. Brock landed some there, got Paiva in a bad position. Paiva was smiling at him, but a lot of times that's just a sign that you're actually hurt. You're trying to laugh it all, saying it didn't hurt, but usually that's the first sign saying that it actually did hurt.
You haven't seen it.
I think, honestly, I think Ison made a little mistake there. He had him rocked and he ran in too quickly, locked up with Denison, and Denison was able to go to work from there, got the takedown, and controlled him on the ground the whole time.
He sure did. He had two double legs, 2 good shots, controlled position against the cage. Ison's never been out of the first round, so we'll see how he responds here. He's used to people falling when they hit him.
You know, I think they could call that round either way. Ison did land some good damaging shots on standing, but Paiva had more control for a longer period of time on the ground and had 2 big slams. So I would, on an unofficial card, I would probably give that to Paiva.
I agree, sir. Here we go for round 2.
Now, if Ison uses that reach and gets in and out like that and can avoid the takedown, I think that's the key to his success here. Paiva's the exact opposite. He needs to get in tight, land those tight shots, and when he gets the opportunity to get the takedown, take it. Now he's got a nice leg kick on him there.
Yeah, Ison didn't like that one.
Yeah, he's countering that jab with that leg kick.
See Ison trying to create space and throw some punches.
He's throwing with bad intentions. Paiva catches him. He's caught him. Oh! Paiva!
That's going to be over.
He's
that's
hurt.
It.
He's hurt.
Wow. Again, Del Fry's really letting these fights go.
Oh,
I'm really surprised.
Paiva in the mount right now.
He's got the mount if he keeps punching. Ison is in big trouble.
Eating some big right hands. Covering up. This will be over soon, folks.
He's giving his back.
If Paiva keeps punching, it's definitely going to be stopped.
It's close. Yeah, and there it is.
It's all over.
There it is. Denison Paiva,
your new middleweight Fight Lab champion, came in only 1-0. Definitely proved himself tonight.
definitely proved himself, and and he actually won it on his feet with basically the TKO. Knocked him down. It's one of those things. I think it was a combination of Paiva really working on his striking, landing some good clean shots, but also too Ison getting a little overzealous in there when he'd land a couple shots and get a little excited, and he kept jumping in there really tight, and Paiva took advantage of it, was able to land some good clean shots.
Yeah, at the end it looked like Denison wanted to make a statement. Probably could have gone for a rear naked choke, but decided to finish it with his hands there.
Yeah, Paiva definitely showing some improved striking to go along with that ridiculous grappling game, and he just finished the guy. Let's be serious, guys, that everybody's been talking about in this area, who's just an absolute physical freak.
So Brock Ison, still a young guy. He loses his title, but he's got a big future ahead of him.
His career is far from over.
We have not seen the last. He's a young guy. He's a physical specimen. He will keep learning. He will definitely get better.
Interesting story on Paiva too. He's been only supposedly training part-time because he's in school full-time. He's going to college full-time as well.
Goes a halt to the action. Your winner by strikes and new Fight Lab middleweight champion, the Beast, Denison Paiva.
And there you have it, the new Fight Lab 185 amateur title holder, Denison Paiva.
Tremendous talent. We will not see the last of him.